like on some. Bro, so look, man, welcome to the SOULCAST. We just went live, and this is a different type of SOULCAST. Usually I have a few people in here, but this one is special because you don't really need one guest when you got the homie Dustin with you, bro.
Hey,
like,
what's up, man? I think it's like number 10 or something. How many this one is?
The fifth or the sixth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the fifth or the sixth one. But like, bro, man, fucking Felicia. Let me introduce Felicia. You,
hey, what's good?
I went and got a puppy, like dead ass. I needed one, man. Yeah, because you know what it was, man? A companion, bro. And not only that, but it helps me with responsibility on top of so many things that people don't realize. If like I got to the point where I felt like I didn't have enough discipline. Because Soul does whatever the fuck he wants. But like I was like, damn, wait, that's like I think I need to rework some things a little bit. Like on a real level. Okay, you don't need to get down for like right now. You don't need to go play with your toys.
I've been wanting a dog for years, bro, but I can't get one right now.
Well, man, you know what? It's like you're in an apartment, right?
Yeah, but like this is like I live in somebody else, like I rent a room and shit. So I can't even get a dog, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. She low key, I have not paid the deposit. I just went and got her. Cause like my supervisor was like, man, you know what, you should get a dog. I was like, bro, I can't afford to pay for the dog right now. She's like, oh no, I just had some puppies. I'll give you one of them.
Oh damn.
And I was like, dope.
But you gotta really take care of a dog too. Like you gotta
bro. Patience tested on Felicia. Beefy.
I see your hair growing too. I see it.
Hell yeah. And I'm about to go get it re-dyed because I'm starting to fade colors again and stuff. But bro, man, so wait, hold on. So what's been going on in your world, bro? Like just
bro, I've been working and recording music. That's it, bro.
Shout out to Payne and Loner. They're both in the chat.
Shout out I ain't seen him. Actually, bro, I'm trying to see why the fuck the video ain't coming up in my sub box.
YouTube is on some shit, bro. Like, there's people I know I'm sub to, hit the notification bell, all that. I don't get none of this stuff, man. Like, I know I'm sub to you and have your thing notified, but I only catch your stuff after it go live. Like, it show up after it's over. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, it's just
I literally had to search for your channel just to see the video right now. Yeah, bro, I've just been working and man and grinding. What's been up with you?
Bro, I've been reevaluating like my whole place in life. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. And I've been holding on to YouTube like very, very like by like a thread, man. Like I'm talking about do something like once a week. If I just have a thought about like one piece of something, and I was like, bro, let me just do something. I'm trying not to like fade away. You know what I'm saying? On the realest shit ever. It's just so much, man. With personal loss, because I lost my father this year, and then I had a friend commit suicide like a week before my dad died, and then life hits you hard, and then this Corona shit happened, man, and like because so I can't really do the things I always used to do. Like I used to love going to the movies, comic book stores, stuff like that. I can't even do that. I'm just trapped inside all day, and it's just, man, I'm trying so hard to battle like a negative mindset. And that shit it's difficult. It's like extremely difficult, especially when you're suffering from like real loneliness, and like that Felicia helps with that a lot. Like I don't feel nearly as alone with her, but like, and not to say I don't have friends, I'm not a sociable person, whatever, but it's just like you get to that point where you're just like no one can hang out because they're all busy with their kids or their girl or something, or they got their job or their career and this, and people care about you, but you like go to sleep and wake up alone over and over and over. And it kind of beats you down after a while. And then after my dad died, the relationship I was in kind of fell through. So that's like, it was a shitty thing after shitty thing. And then my car broke down.
It's like everything just keep hitting. It's like you're trying to keep yourself together from like.
Bro, the first 4 months of this year has just been like, it's extremely depressing. Extremely depressing, man. I can't even put it into words. But my job helps because I do love going to work. Actually, I like my job. Oh yeah,
You still doing the same job, or it's a different one?
I'm still doing the detailing.
Detailing. Okay, I remember the job before that.
Oh yeah, nah, I hated that shit. Yeah,
that's like you mean like car detailing?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's got to be hot as fuck.
It is hot as fuck, but like I get to drive cool ass cars, and you know what one thing I like about it is it's just the tip money, I guess. Because I
you
get
do
to
like waxing and shit, huh?
Yeah, I do. Like, but I could take. I've taken the shittiest, most disgusting car. Notice everybody listening, bro. Speaking like I guess from a professional sense, single mothers have the worst cars. They're like it's just the most disgusting. Fucking Fruit Loops and shit everywhere, and there's
women, period. Because like women cars be. I done seen some nasty cars. Like,
yeah.
I used to work at a car wash a long time ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, females really do be bringing in some some nasty cars. Like I'm working on getting my car. I got to get my fucking see what's wrong with my car because like it's this weird, and it's not that my fucking car doesn't work, man. It's this weird problem where like it runs perfectly fine, everything is okay, but it's like if you leave it parked for too many hours or whatever, the battery just dies. So I'm thinking, well, shit, is that my alternator? So no, I jumped it. I turned the I got it to start. I turned it on. I disconnected the battery, and the car started running. So the alternator is working fine. It's not my starter. I don't know what it is, but something is draining my battery. If you like don't move it for like 3-4 hours, it won't start again.
It ain't the radio on. I know no shit like that,
bro. I turned everything off. But the only thing I can think of is that maybe something's wrong with the wiring, and like maybe my alarm is draining the battery. I'm not even sure that's, you know.
Bro, I don't even fucking know. I don't know shit about cars.
But that's been my life, man. My life's been a complete fucking maelstrom of chaos and confusion for the last year.
Maelstrom, I like that word.
Yeah, and I'm working through it. I'm working hard, and I'm getting a lot more. What's wrong, girl? I'm getting a lot more focused up. I'm trying my hardest, and I'm gonna focus back into. I'm gonna reinvoke old passions, dude. I haven't been playing like video games. I haven't been doing
YouTube. For real?
I haven't been reading manga, bro. I am so far behind on manga I like you know, My Hero and Black Clover, and I just got to One Piece yesterday, and I was like, okay, all right, cool. Like I'm at least still, but I'm not, you know, it's just I'm not doing it. And I don't know why. There's a whole bunch of TV shows that I used to love to watch. I just haven't seen. Ever since I lost my dad, bro. I don't know. I just don't feel like doing much of, you know, goddamn anything. So I'm trying to, I guess, like, you know, reprogram myself or like refortify myself. Just reinvoke my passions, you know, and because you know, it's like Usopp told Luffy, I'm not dead, so I should stop acting like I am. You know, it's on that level. That's how I'm feeling right now, man. I'm trying to be stronger, a better version, you know, be better than you were yesterday type shit.
Yeah, that shit hard. Like I feel you on the loneliness thing because I be feeling that shit all the time. Like this rapper, he say, I'm a loner, but I hate to be lonely. I was like, damn, that shit hard.
Yeah, you know that shit's real though. That's like that's a bar.
Yeah, it is. I'm like, damn. But I don't know, bro, because like the past week and a half, I've been feeling like just like, you know, you get like this wave of sadness that just hits you out of, you can't even really explain why the fuck or where's the source, but you just be like, you be trying to get through the fucking day, bro. Like all these thoughts be hitting you. You be thinking about like all kind of shit, and you just be like, I don't know, bro. Then my neck been fucked up.
Damn, like, how that happen?
I don't know. I'm guessing I'm sleeping wrong or something.
Man, there's probably so much shit. It's just shit you don't even realize that could lead to pain and shit like that, man. Like, cause I feel that way. Like, oh god damn, my fucking side hurts. You know, just like sometimes, just or my back or just something. I don't know, man. It could just be the shit you doing, working too damn hard, moving too quick, just living life too aggressively, man. That's how I get to
like this morning, I just felt like my whole, like I was laying down this, like earlier this morning, and I was just like, bro, I feel like my whole body is just moving fast. Even though I wasn't moving, I just felt like my whole body was just moving fast, bro. Like, bro, I need to chill. I don't know what's going on.
Do you feel you make like, because this is how I feel about myself, so I don't know about you, but I feel like I overanalyze like everything on like every level. So I guess it makes my life damn more complicated than it should be. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I wish sometimes I can just do or not do. And like I feel like I lack the ability to like not do. Because even if I'm not doing, I'm still not doing. I'm still sitting there just smoking and drinking my sadness away. So I'm still doing something, you know what I mean? Like, and it's just like, well, I don't feel like doing nothing, so I'm just gonna drink. It's like, god damn. let me not do that.
But I think I overanalyze shit, but I think it's because like once I commit to do something, I'm gonna do it. Like if I say I'm gonna not do, I'm gonna not do. Or if I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do.
And like I'm that way too. Like I'm very all or nothing. Like to the point, like to a fault sometimes, maybe because like I'm the type of person where it's like I don't like to give up. Solely because of all the shit I've been pumping into my mind from all the anime and superheroes I've watched. So on any level, I don't like to give up. So if you give me a task, I'm not going to give up at it. Or like if I feel like if I want to like pursue something, I don't want to give up on it. Like, and that's anything. So like something else I've been going through right now, there was something I was pursuing, but now I have to just admit to the fact that it's like, that just ain't happening, and it's just like, and it's just like, and I don't, you always want to be able to, it's like, well, you just try a little harder. But like when you're this type of person like me, where you always feel like, man, maybe I'll just try a little harder, I can succeed. When you hit that wall, when you basically say, now you have, it's not your choice. And like, I'm not choosing to stop. Like you have to give up because it's just not going to work. You're just like, bro.
What you talking about? What you pursuing? I want it soon. That's what I'm asking.
I have the most dysfunctional relationship in the world with somebody. And I'm trying to make it more. I'm trying to make it more functional, but like there's no functionality to be had. It's like water and oil, and sometimes you just have to admit that. Not to say that the friendship or whatever is gone, but like what I would like it to be isn't something that's possible. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of dealing with like a similar thing. It's not like it's just like I be trying to stop I've been tried, like it's a certain chick I didn't try to like, all right, to stop talking to, but somehow we end up
find a way to talk back to her. So
or she'd say some shit, or like I'd be like, all right, or we go by, I'm like, all right, I'm done. I'm like, she ain't hit me back or something. And we already talked about that, and then a week go by, I'm like, all right, cool, all right, fine. We ain't gonna. I'm like, now I can just move on from it. And then she'll hit me, be like, "What's up? What's going on?" And now we back talking, and then it's like, God.
Well, see, that's kind of like what's been happening to me the other day, because I just had to have like a long conversation with her the other day, because I was trying to tell her, it was like I was just gonna be like on a hello goodbye type basis when I see you type stuff, not like out of negativity, but like more so for my own sake and humanity, because like long story short. You picked that nigga, so like
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to keep my distance. It's like I don't hate you, but at the same time, I need like to like kind of take my mind off you a little. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it was just like
she ain't pick you, she picked wrong.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is it's like maintaining friendliness is one thing, but like if I don't got nothing to say, then I don't want to say anything. And then she was saying, well, like, man, that's just like different. That's because that's not how we. I was like, bro, yeah, sure, but like, that's not how we've been interacting for like 2 years now. But like, I don't want to talk to somebody else's female like on any type of playful way, and I'm trying to get her to understand it. Just like
a girl I had interest in. It's like what, like
fuck interest. It went way past interest. It was so much shit.
Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Even still, it's like I feel like that's fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting myself to the side to appease you or something. And like, really, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I want to talk to you, but I can't talk to you the way I want to talk to you.
But I can't talk. I got to focus on myself right now.
Yeah.
And I'm saying like it's like a no hard feelings type thing. And she was like, but yeah, and like oh man, yeah, I'm trying not to get.
If you care about me, you gonna let me do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it become a distraction, bro.
I was like, damn, right? I'm like, bro, the same shit applies. She's like, well, like it's like you can't just like abandon a friendship. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody abandoning you. First off, you're still my homegirl. If you need me, if you actually needed me, I'll come running. But if you don't need me, I don't want to be around you.
Yeah,
I can say the exact same thing. If you cared about me, you would let me not be around. You know what I mean? You wouldn't demand. She was like, just like, come on, bro. You can't like have your cake and eat it. Contrary to popular belief, like it's like, and so I guess I'm just shit after shit after shit, bro. Like life's a tough cookie right now. But I'm moving. What are you doing? Life's a tough cookie. No, go back. Keep playing. I don't give a fuck. Go away. What about you, man? Like just shit. What's some news you've been on right now? I mean, like anything related, like hip hop related, shit out in the world, tech related. Like, what's something you've been following closely? Something that's been people.
Man, I be trying not to follow. Like I be on music, I be listening to Griselda and shit like that. And I listen to the Joe Budden podcast. Not so much lately, but bro, honestly, bro, I'm telling you, I don't. You can tell me what you want to talk about. Because I keep my eye on everything, but I'm not really fucking with a lot of shit that's going on. But I got opinions on everything.
Yeah, I got opinions. That's my problem too. Everybody got opinions on shit. My thing is like I've been like kind of. I've been semi off the grid, but still kind of peeping the grid. Like I just been lurking, basically. You know what I mean? Like just coming in and out of everything, and just like I mean, shit. As of right now, what's wrong? I need to not do a podcast with a dog because she needs attention. She's only 6 months old.
I'm used to it. Madison be having like 5 dogs when I stream with her, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, I know. She's picking the wrong time. She was just asleep, and then she decided to wake up. Maybe because she heard me talking and shit.
They like dogs, like little kids. Kids do whatever they want to. They be like little babies. Like they gonna be all. You gotta watch them every second, see what they doing, where they going.
Remind me, I'm on my Valen vibes right now. Go,
yeah,
go catch Ryan. Jesus. Okay. She's too damn smart. Shit. You caught up to One Piece?
Yeah. Unfortunately,
I saw you was doing a One Piece stream. I was like, you talking about One Piece? I was like,
man, that would have to be a long time ago. That would be like weeks ago.
No, that's how off the grid I've been. But like, what made you? Have you just been like reading it in silent, or have you been covering it on your channel?
Oh no, I'm not gonna cover it. I just been reading it. I caught up to it like 40 chapters ago because of Pain. Because Pain was like, if you would just read it, like whatever. We had did a stream catching up, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just stay caught up to it. At least it hit chapter 1,000.
You ever given any thoughts on anything like publicly?
I mean, on Twitter.
On
you
Twitter?
Don't have Twitter. You don't have Twitter no more.
I don't got Twitter anymore. Tell me what you've been thinking about One Piece so far.
Yeah, it's been average, man. I ain't been a lot of setup. I ain't been, it's all right, bro. It's like it's so many other shit that I'm reading that's like way better that I just read it to read it.
Is it in retrospectively? Is it as bad as people initially said? Do you think Wano was as bad as people initially were claiming it was or was going to be?
I don't think Wano is bad, but it's just like how many? We've been like 80 chapters into Wano, and it just feels like.
Are we 80 chapters in now?
Yeah, we're like a lot of chapters into Wano, and it's like at least 75 or some shit like that, and it's like. Because Wano started like what 907? Oh no, not like 910. It started 910. Man, 930, 40, 50, 60, 70. Yeah, we 70 chapters. 70 chapters in
Wano.
Yeah, and it's like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I still don't see no way for anybody to fuck with Kaido. I still don't see like I just don't see what's like. I see what he's trying to do, but it's like, how are we gonna get there? And there's been a lot of setup. I'm not like we have like 70 chapters of setup. We're like in Act 3, and it's like been no confrontations. It's been like I don't know, bro. It's like the things that people enjoy One Piece I don't enjoy it for. So it's not really.
So here's where my anticipation is coming from because
an old girl turned out to be a girl, and it was like everybody was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Bro, come on, man, this is Oda dude."
Yeah, I didn't. That wasn't like people's like this is a giant reveal. Like, not really. It's just like, I mean, like it's One Piece, bro. Like, like we got the whole newcomers. We got the Izo and Kiku and everything. It's just this shit happens. But I guess where my anticipation coming from, I'm just waiting for all these pieces to come to a head, for things to finally start like, and we're seeing like the telltale signs of things like that, just like with Luffy and OT and Kid and Apu and everything. But I'm waiting for all these because eventually having these characters move around, Oda's going to get to a point. We're coming to that point where they gotta start fighting. Like, it's getting to the point where all the pieces are getting in place. Law and his crew just got on the island, this and that. But what I'm curious about is like how this strength structure is going to break down, because honestly, like the gifters and the pleasures, like the only like people I see work shit in Kaido's crew is himself, his calamities, and those flying six. And Luffy's bringing in like Marco, Nekomamushi, and Irashi, and I'm wondering like, bro, who these headliners ain't about to be shit, like like to anybody under Luffy's level. Which I mean, they got the 9 Scabbards, Luffy, Law, and Kid, Zoro, and Sanji, the Cats, which are part of the 9 Scabbards. Marco's coming, and fuck, it's just like. I feel like Luffy's about to win. Like, I mean, they can't beat Kaido, but they about to take out his forces 100%.
Bro, I don't even care, to be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Like, the only thing I was telling people, the only thing I like about Wano right now is Otama and Oti. Like, that's the only thing I genuinely like about Wano. Like, I actually like. Like, I like those 2 characters. But everything else is just like it's whatever. Like I literally like One Piece. I feel the same way about Black Clover right now that I feel about One Piece.
I don't even know what's happening in Black Clover.
Me either, and I'm reading it every week. But I'm just like, because ever since that Julius shit, I just been reading Black Clover just to read it. Like I just been like, oh, Black Clover chapter, I'm reading it.
So the last thing I remember happening was like fucking. I think Yami was about to start fighting somebody, and you don't like die, but didn't die and shit. I'm a couple of chapters behind in Black Clover, but the three demons. No, Asta was fighting that one demon dude with gravity or something. How did that turn out?
Ooh. Oh, that's kind of recent. But
well, I'm about like I haven't read Black Clover about 2 months, so that's about 8 chapters ago.
Yeah, that was recent, but I mean, he didn't die, or he didn't. He I think Yami showed up. That's what it was, and now Yami's fighting him. I ain't read the recent Black Clover chapter. I do need to do that.
What about My Hero? What's been happening in that? Because I'm about like I said, about 8 chapters behind in My Hero. But when I heard My Hero's been fantastic, I'm like, bro, 8 chapters ago, it was good. What happened in 8 chapters? Because the last chapter I read was like 267 or something like that. When like Endeavor showed up and him and the bunny girl countered the doctor. And then they was about to capture him. And
Shigaraki then woke up and it just been all hell broken loose.
And then I don't know.
That's what's been happening. Shigaraki just been on a tear.
He's just been low different everybody?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I might have to
My Hero has been greatness, bro, but I love My Hero.
So what is he just like? He's just the king everybody? How is he low different everybody?
I don't want to spoil you, bro. You got to read it. What you read? That's greatness. I don't want to spoil you. You got to read it. But yeah, it's dope. I mean, like to me, I'm loving My Hero. I'm loving Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm loving Chainsaw Man, Act Age.
I have to get back into Jujutsu, man. That was good. I'm glad you recommended Jujutsu. That is actually really good. Like I enjoy reading it. At first, I thought the art style to be like mildly grotesque. Yeah. I was like, yo, but then like, what really hooked me into jujitsu is like, it's my favorite thing with anything. It's like, it's cool watching people like fight demons or monsters and stuff. But when I see like, when it came to shaman on shaman fighting, that's when I was like, this is good. I love seeing that when it got to shaman on shaman. That's what it was like you can watch Soul Reapers fight hollows all day long. But when you watch them fight like a Rancor or other Soul Reapers, then it's more interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Jujutsu Kaisen got the best fights in Jump probably right now. Like, yeah.
No,
Jujutsu Kaisen always had great fights.
Well, like I have to get back in because like every character has distinct personality in that manga and rememberable personalities. Even so, I can't remember all of their names right now, but I still remember how they were, the way they fought, the way they're like it's just Jujutsu is well written. Like really it is. I have to finish it. I'm like going like 63 or something or 73. I don't know. How many chapters is on Jujutsu right now?
Like it's 100 and something. 112, 13, 113, I think.
Shit, I could catch up to that. I really could. That's what I should do. I might just do that. Like I said, re-invoking old passions and shit. You gotta do that. How do you feel about like that? Like finding something to do if you feel like you don't, even if it's things you used to do, you may not do it so much anymore. If you feel you get to the point where it's like, damn, I just need to get up and move. Like, do you think you should let things come to you, or do you think a person should like actively try to?
I'm in a weird place with that. I feel like it's both. I feel like in certain situations you should try, in certain situations you should chill, and it's just discerning when you should employ which one. Like for me lately, like I'm always watching shows and I'm always watching reading manga. But like YouTube for me is like not something I really like. I've like ever since I moved to California, I've gradually lost interest in, and that kind of was the plan. It was like YouTube when I was doing YouTube a lot, it was because I needed it.
That's
You know
I
what I'm
feel.
saying? It was an outlet for me because I was waiting to get to another part of my life, and it was gonna take some time. So I was like using YouTube to kind of like keep me here. You know what I'm saying? Without drifting. And then now that I got to the point where I'm at, it's like, all right, I don't need YouTube to keep me from not drifting. I got other things that I'm working on that's keeping me from not drifting. And YouTube is different. Like I'm not into one piece like that. I'm not talking to certain people like that. So it's just different time.
But so like I kind of feel that because it's kind of you kind of like saying like to you YouTube is in a sense it's kind of like a journal, like something to collect your not collect but a place to store like immortalize your thoughts or whatever, whether it be a notebook or whatever, and it's just like bam, man.
And I met a lot of great people like that. I still be like you know what I'm saying? Like even though we're not in that space that we were in as far as like YouTube and how we all was in that space and how we met, but because of that time. It connected us. So even though we're not in that time anymore, we're still connected because of that time. And we're still like, we may not talk all the time, but like, we still like, man, you know, that's my guy. So we still catch up or that's my girl. So we, you know, cause we all had that time, you know, it's like, it's a lot of you niggas there. It's like, I be feeling bad. Cause like, you know, it's like, you can't keep up with everybody, you know what I'm saying? All the time. Everybody. But like when people like be reaching out, I'd be like, I gotta like angry. Like he was like angry anime. He been trying to catch that with me. So we finally did a stream a few weeks ago just to, you know, like, hey man, just to catch up, you know, and like it's the same thing with me and you, like, and I'm coming out to Houston in a month, so
hell yeah, that's gonna be some content, brother.
Yeah, we gotta figure it out because I'm coming out there to see somebody, and I was like, I was like, man, I'm going out there. I need to hit Soul up because I know Soul out there. I got to hit another homie up because I'm only coming out there for Saturday and Sunday on a weekend. And I'm leaving Monday.
15 and 16, right?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. I have requested both those days off already, so like,
yeah. So,
so like either day or both days or whatever. The fuck you gonna do something like that? That's gonna be lit, man. I'll need that. That's dope.
I was like, yeah, I gotta, cause like I ain't never want to come back to Houston, but it's like it's a situation I want to go see somebody. So I'm like, all right, so once in a lifetime, let me see my catches of my niggas, man.
I feel you. I kind of want to get the fuck out of Houston sometimes.
Yeah.
And just go somewhere else, somewhere small, man. Like fuck it, I'm talking like Missouri or Wisconsin, or like some.
Mm-hmm. I live in Wisconsin, yeah.
600 or something like like what?
Nobody know you. It's always good to start over, but you gotta be prepared for it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, shit. I mean, yeah. Speaking from experience, huh? Because you went and got all the way up and went to the West Coast, like damn.
Yeah. But I had moved a couple times before that, and when I moved them other times, I wasn't prepared for it. I had just like when I left Houston, I wasn't planning on leaving Houston. I had just like family shit went sideways, and I was like, bro, there's nothing holding me here, so I'm gonna just leave. I went to Florida to go stay with my grandma, and then after like a year and a half, that shit I wasn't feeling it, so I literally left to Wisconsin with like $600 to my name. Nigga was homeless for like a little bit, like out on the street for a little bit. And then was living like in a hotel for like a long time.
Why'd you go to Wisconsin?
Because I'm a Green Bay Packers fan. And I was like, I wanted to go to Green Bay once in my life. And I was like, you know what? What's stopping me? Let me just go to Green Bay. So I went to Green Bay and I lived there for like a year and a half, met some people, was able to save a lot of money. And I was like, and I always wanted to go to California. I just never thought I would be able to go. And then when I went to Green Bay, I went to Green Bay having no prospects or anything. And then that turned out to be what was able to let me go to California after staying there for a year and a half. And I was finally able to be here now. And now I've been here for 2 years and shit's been good.
Damn, that's a journey, man.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy because you took genuine leaps of faith, Yeah. And you just you had a faith that like you had the fortitude and the capacity and whatever else you needed to survive and make it on your. But that's genuine respect, man. I'm to the point where I have to. Before I can make one step, I got to think about like the next 5, but I really got to think about the first 3 to think about, before I can even take one, man. So like sometimes I feel like I don't move forward enough, even though I do see my progress, even though I do look at like some of my closest friends and I see like, you can say like from a financial stance, I'm a little bit, better. I got my own place, my own car, this and that, blah, 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 blah. But then like, I look at them, not from a financial stance, but maybe from a social stance. I'm like, man, they pairing off, they getting women, they having kids and stuff. Yeah, they stay with their girl's mama, but like they got their little night tight knit family unit going, and it's just
grass is greener, bro. They probably looking at you like he got his own place. He ain't got no kids. You know, he got it. You know what I'm saying? It's the grass is greener. You know, and you gotta live. You just gotta live your life. Like it get hard, bro. Trust me, because I be feeling the same way with you. I be like, man. Like if I see one more couple holding hands somewhere, I'm gonna snap. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? You know? But it's like you just gotta live your life, bro. Because you know, at one time you're gonna get what you want. You gonna get the girl. You gonna get the not saying you want kids in them, but you might end up like 2 years from now you gonna have a girl.
I can say this wholeheartedly. Like if I get like a little family unit and it don't work out with the female, as long as I get to keep the kids. I'm not about to kill her, you know. It's just like, but the kids ultimately is the end goal. I want like, you know, yeah. I want at least. I don't care how many I have, but I want at least a boy and a girl. If I got to go through 4 girls to get a boy, you know what I mean? Like, I want at least a boy and a girl.
Yeah, I want a girl then a boy. I want 4 though. I want 2 girls, 2 boys.
Shit, if I get 1 girl, then 1 boy like that, or 1 boy to 1 girl, I'm telling her, well, wrap it up, zip it. Like, like we got what we need, bro. We don't need.
Wrap it up. We got it. We're good. We got what we needed. Go ahead.
That's the future though, man. I gotta stay present minded. You know what sucks, bro? Like I would have been went down to Texas City to reality wrestling and started enrolling in classes, but they closed all the wrestling schools because of this Corona shit. And I'm just like, damn, and I gotta wait. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna dead ass pursue a career in professional wrestling. I love the entertainment and the performance of it all. But like, even with that being said, I can't even do that. That's another thing that's kind of depressing. It's like, damn, I would have at least started on my career because I decided, you know. After my dad died, it's like, man, I need to do something, find what I want to do in my life, and do something I decided would be good. And then like when I was a kid, you know, fucking the Stone Colds and the Jeff Hardys and the Rocks, and they were like genuine superheroes to me. You know what I mean? And the other characters, right? You know, they were super villains too. They were playing their role and to teach children like morality and right and wrong and good and evil. And it's a live action anime to me. And to me, it's like. To me, I thought about, what's like the highest possible good I can achieve? And I was like, bro, like be a hero to a kid that like though they were heroes to me. And that's what I really want to do in my life. Can't do it yet because Corona closed all the shit down. That sucks. That was because I was so ready to pay for the classes. It's gonna be like a 2-year program. Go to Booker T school. All this. I'm still ready to do it. I
can see you doing it too.
Yeah, I just can't.
How you feel about this Corona shit,
bro? I'm not worried about it in the slightest. I think, like, I'm not worried. I never caught the flu a day in my life. I'm not worried about it. See, I tell people I'm not worried about it is because just from like a strictly numerical outlook, like empirically numerical. Like, let me pull up the World Health Organization right now. I can show you. I can just explain to you why I'm not really. How do you do the screen sharing?
I'm not sure 100% because it's like all the cases like around the world, like only 500,000 people died, and if you look at it,
I want to find the exact number so I can explain to everybody watching the stream why I say I'm not worried. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. Yeah. I'm just saying I'm not worried.
Oh, I feel like they're making it bigger than it need to be. Like I don't feel like it should be all this shit that's happening. It's too extra. Clothes and everything.
Where's the world? Okay. Jesus, let me explain. So worldwide, this is the World Health Organization confirmed. There are 11.4 million confirmed cases worldwide, right? 6.16 million recovered. So that's already over a half recovery rate. So over half the people who get it recover. And then the deaths of it are only 534,000. Now I understand 500,000 people is a lot of people, but when I say only 500,000, let me explain this. There's 11 million people infected. If there are 7 billion people on the planet, if 70 million people were infected, that's still only 1% of the population.
Exactly. And it's like the thing that people are getting infected with. It's not like it's something where like niggas are getting, their skin is getting eroded or like, you know, their guts are falling out or like, it's like, it's like, I feel like they're and then to be honest with you, that's just the cases that we know about. It's probably a lot more people that's infected, like me or you could have had it and never fucking knew. They said you know what I'm saying?
And it's like you gotta understand people. Like so when I say like I'm not like listen, if 70 fuck the world. Okay, so let's talk like America. Let me find the American numbers. Hold on, so you could just like
okay. So future WWE champion.
Well, probably. I mean, everywhere. Ring of Honor, AEW, Impact, WWE. I'm collecting them all, bro. I'm gonna be world champ everywhere, bro. That's New Japan. My dream is I want to go to New Japan because I really appreciate their strong style of wrestling. It's very emotional and it's very hard hitting, and they don't pull nothing back. Like WWE is like the safest place, well, the best place. But anyway, so America, right? There are 350 million people in America. Only 2.9 million people are infected. That means that's less than 1% of the people in this country. That's less than 1% of the people in this country have it. So 2.9 million people affected, 870,000 recovered, and 100,000. Bro, listen. If 3 million people died from this in America, that's still only 1% of America. I'm not trying to be like these people's lives don't matter, the sickness don't matter. But what I'm saying is like, this will not like cause the end of humanity. You'll be fine. The flu doesn't go away anyway. Bird flu still exists. Swine flu still exists. You just don't catch it.
That's what I'm saying. Like they got us focused on corona. So they're making it big. Like, but if you broaden your scope and look at everything else right now that people are dying of in not the world but America, like if you look at those numbers too, then it'll make that like, you know what I'm saying? But like you just got everybody focused on one thing, so it's blowing it up in their mind and making them paranoid and like. This is weird, bro.
It's like, and I'm not trying to be this. Well, see, when you tell people this, like, you're just being dismissive. My grandma got look, bro. Hey, ain't nobody. It's like, ain't nobody saying your grandma ain't sick. I'm just like, it's like, bro, I could pull up like the numbers of gun deaths, and it probably looks similar to the number of coronavirus. Actually, probably worse. Actually, probably a lot worse. But like a lot worse, and that's not like I said. It's not being dismissive. Just saying like I ain't worried about it. So like I ain't really walking around. I don't care about the mask. I'm not getting sick. I'm perfectly healthy, bro. And I know that sounds like just how dare you? You think you're yes? Because I know I have hygiene. I brush my teeth every morning. You know, like I take a shower. You know, I use hand sanitizer. I clean cars all day long. So you know I have to like stay freaking like hygienic because some people come in there with some disgusting fucking cars.
And it's just ridiculous, bro. Because before the corona was a thing. Like death and catching shit, and it's like it's so many things that can kill you every day. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just the thing we live. You live. If you live in life, you live with death every day. That's just what it is. So for like everybody to be in this panic for some shit that's not even like if something is killing people by the hundreds of thousands every day and increasing fast, then holla at me. But like, you know, what I'm saying?
I'll put it this way: if the coronavirus is like, man, fucking 15% of the population got infected, and 10%, I mean, and like 90% of that 15% died, then I'll be like, that's like, and it is going up. You'll be like, damn.
Like going up. You know what I'm saying?
But we're still not even at 1% of the planet. We're nowhere near. 11 million is nowhere near close to 1% of the population. But that's 70 million people is 1% of this planet. Come on, you got to think about this from a numerical standpoint. Like, but then again, like I guess I don't know. I'm not the most emotional person. I'm usually a more statistic-driven type person. That's where a lot of my opinions come from. People's like, how can you even say that? Well, I mean, look at the numbers.
Like people gotta a lot of people just don't think for themselves. You know what I'm saying?
No, free thinking society, 100%, man. That's what I believe in. Free thinkers. That's what I believe in, man. Like if you,
a lot of people don't think for themselves though. They let the TV, the apps think for them. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking yeah, just fucking normies, man. It's weird. I get so sick of like grown adults come to me, hey, man, you got that TikTok app? No, I don't. Like,
I won't have it.
It's just like, I never. What do you do on there, man? The same thing you do on YouTube, like just.
You know how many years it took me to get a Twitter? Like only reason I got a Twitter, like a Twitter where I use it is because of the anime community. I used to look down on Twitter for like a decade. Like I'm never getting this.
Same here. Hey, I was the same way. But all you guys like, so man, you just gotta get on Twitter for a little bit. And I was like, all right. And then the reason why I got on Twitter is because I was having too much fun on Twitter. Because like I'm a troll by nature, so I was just like every day I was just like people, because you could really make people emotionally react on Twitter. I'm not saying it's a good thing to do, people. I'm just saying it's what I was doing, you know. And I was just like, let me just fuck with these people, talk about abortion or something real quick. just
some shit that'll fuck people up.
Just set it up on people. It's too easy. It's too easy. Whether they got like the blue tie on or the red tie on, you could poke fun at them about the same thing, you know. Just like, And because people immediately assume, oh, you have this opinion, I mean, this is what you believe on everything. It's like, bro, you have no idea what the fuck I believe. That's how slow your thinking is. You assume to typecast and put everybody into a group, and I hate when people do that. You know what I mean? When it's like they'll think, oh, you and I, we watch anime, so like we're immediately this way. It was like, nah, nigga, I rap. I do, like I do like a lot of, I play video games, bro. It's just like I have a wealth of different things I love to do. Like on top of that, bro, I just feel so typecast into a world as a certain type of person from everybody that meets me simply because of my personality. And like people take no attempt to be introspective and kind of look past the first layer when they meet somebody. That's why I really appreciate relationships with people like you, because like you don't take the moment to sit there and like really talk to a nigga. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And like even if I say something you won't agree with, you'll probably be like, what is this nigga talking about? But you will sit there and listen to what this nigga is talking about. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you'll at least, even if you don't agree, you'll at least, okay, I get what you're saying. That's wild. But I get what you're saying. Like
nigga, I wanted to meet people. I tell people all the time. Like, I first came across you and I wanted to meet you. It was because of Tom. He had retweeted something on Twitter, and it was because you were saying something that I completely disagree with, but I fucked with the way that you were explaining it. And I was like, I gotta meet this guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how happened. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I'm thinking. Like when people tell me like, oh, why they be like yesterday I was arguing people on Twitter like, Dustan, why can't you let people have their opinion? Like, bro, how can I not let somebody have their opinion? I'm not in control of somebody's opinion, but they allowed to have their opinion. I'm allowed to come and say, hey, that shit is wrong. I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, and you know what? That's what I fuck with you about heavily, bro. Because I'll be like into something like, man, this is fucking dope. This is that, and then you're like, bro, that shit was trash. I'm just like, how? I think we've disagreed on more things than we've agreed on. Like, if someone were to keep tally and go back and cry, I guarantee you, probably. Whether it be music, anime, social stuff, real world stuff, but but the relationship still stays tight knit. Like that's true. That's being truly genuine, man. That's like.
And that's my thing. Like people understand. Like I look at the person. Like I disagree with you. And like you say a lot of shit that I disagree with. I'll be like, oh, this nigga's so wallet. You know what I'm saying? Or like what you be going on, but. That doesn't stop me from looking at the type of person that I believe you to be. You know what I'm saying? How you carry yourself in certain ways and how, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can disagree.
I'm just, I am actually a big softie. I'm just a softie that got stepped on a little bit too many times and just got bitter about it, pretty much. Like, people think like I'm just like, so you're just like a emotionless, cold assholes. I'm not really. I'm a huge softie, bro. Like, really, I am. It's just up front, like I get so confrontational at first because I got so tired of not being able to speak for myself, not being able to say what I felt. Now I just got to the point where I went from being like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't say that. So like, man, fuck it, I'm about to say it, bro. And if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, you don't. You know. But I still have this mentality, like, if I got it, you got it. You know what I mean? So like, if I really fuck with somebody, I don't care. Like, there's no such thing as paying me back. You know what I mean? Like, there's no such thing as just give me back next time. It's like, no, it's just like if I got it, you got it. Like that's just really how I operate and move through the world. Like, you know, and if people show loyalty and respect to me, I have to give them tenfold. You know?
Yeah.
But that's also my detriment, because I'm the type of person, like, if I meet somebody and I decide, like, whether it be after a week or 10 minutes, I say, man, I fuck with this person, then I'm gonna give them 110%, whether they ask me to or not. I'll give them 110%. And sometimes you can, I guess, when you have a certain trust with somebody, you simplify them, because people are complicated. And when you trust them, that complicated person sort of becomes simple because you just take their word for it. You don't need to know all the nuances. Like, if a person you didn't really trust is like, well, what are you going to do if I give it to you? And then, you want to like make sure, like, okay, but if you trust somebody, hey, I need this. Okay. You know, so like when you have that trust with somebody, sometimes you can make the assumptions that they have, not that they don't have trust for you, but they have the same levels of trust in you. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Even if they never said it. And I guess that's my problem, because like I'll be so quick to give 110%, and I'll run into people or in my life or situations where some people gave nothing back, and some people only really gave like 50, or some people gave like 80 or something. But I didn't need 110. I probably just needed 100. they wasn't even willing to give 100. You know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, but I gave you 110. Like, what the fuck?
And that's just fuck with you because it's like, damn, am I doing like, am I not supposed to be like, am I the problem or am I, you know what I'm saying? Like, it fucks with you, but it's like, you gotta be who you are. Even if everybody, you know, not giving 50, if it's only giving you 50, you feel like 110 is what you're supposed to give, like everybody should be giving 110, that doesn't mean you stop giving 110. You know what I'm saying? Because if you start giving 110 based on other people 50, then was your 110 ever really 110? You know what I'm saying? And
that's what's been going through my head. Like, nah, man, like, I should still be me, you know, because it's so easy to want to retreat into yourself and be bitter. It's like, no, what, man, this is just fuck it, man. Because I used to, you know, to kind of just be that little selfish little prick, like, fuck it. But no, I do believe in generosity, and I want to keep, you know, living my life in that way. Sometimes it can be a detriment. It's just, but you kind of, I guess there's a fine line to walk of being too trusting of people or being too giving of yourself. Even though I enjoy doing that, you know what I mean? Like I enjoy helping people. You know, I see somebody walking on the street with something, and I'm like the other day, this lady, like this literally happened. I understand why she was worried, but this lady was carrying all these groceries. I was like, man, do you want some help? Like, because it was just annoying me that she was carrying all them groceries. You know what I mean? She had them like all up on her arm, some in her hand, and stuff like that. And I was like, do you want some help? And then I took most of them from her, and I was like, you know, well, we'll walk to a place where you feel comfortable, because obviously you don't want to tell me where you live, and then I'll give you the rest, and you could go from there. Mm-hmm. And she was like, really? It's like, yeah. It was just, you know, so, you know, and I feel everybody should do that. And I guess it just annoys me that people don't, you know what I mean? And, or the people, when you have a certain trust for them, you expect them to do the same thing, but then they don't. But it's not their fault, because, you know, especially if you never had that conversation or said it, if you just assume because you felt that way about them, that they would feel the same way. It's hard to let go of your anger at that person, because they didn't really do anything. You know what I mean? It's just he just made assumptions. I know I'm being incredibly vague, but you know, shit happens.
Nah, I feel you on it. I feel you 1,000%. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I'm dealing with this chick right now that, like, she tested my patience. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we grew up, like, she lived in Houston. We grew up together, and she kind of reached out to me earlier this year. We kind of got back in touch, and it's just been a whole thing. And it's just like, I be trying to, like, you know me, like, I be feeling I be looking for a reason to stop fucking with somebody, and I'm trying to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to, like, all right, bet. Okay, bet. I'm gone. I'm out of, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm trying to, like, all right, you know.
Same way. And I was talking to my homegirl the other day, because she came over, and then, like, we chilled, and then, like, you know, we smoked, and we had some drinks, which I really didn't want to do. It's like I did, but I didn't, because normally in the past, whenever we did that, at the end of the night, something fun was gonna happen. You know what I mean? You know, but that was the past now, and I was like, well, like, I'm trying to maintain this friendship, but like, it's just like, it's hard to be around you. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck do I do? Because I don't really have, like, there is no real beef. You know, there is no real problem. I guess I'm just like, you know, just being bitter, but it's like, it's not wrong of me to take it out on you. You know, so it's like, fuck the fuck do I do, man? It's like, because there's no reason to not be friends. Yeah. Unless I just want to be an asshole and be like, oh, you got a boyfriend now, we can't be friends anymore. You know?
Yeah, I would be that. Like, if old girl told me she was, if she called me right now or text me right now and was like, I got a boyfriend, like, I'm dissing myself from you. Like, I'm myself.
Yeah, and here's the thing, I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to maintain some type of friendship. But it's like, but like, to me, I just feel slighted, because how we gonna do this whole on and off shit for 2 years? You talking about something, you ain't settling down with nobody. I'm like, cool, whatever, fine. And then you come out of nowhere, oh yeah, you know, I got a boyfriend. I was like, bro, since when? Like, yeah. And it was like, and a part of me, I really just felt like, bro, you did this just to hurt me. I felt like, you know what I mean?
It's hard not to take it personal.
Yeah.
Even if it's probably not even personal, but it's like,
no, she said, well, no, it just happened. I just met him and this and I'm like, bro, but like, you know me for like 2 years. You know, it was just like, I feel like, bro, like, you really just trying, but I know that's not true, you know. But my mind can get to that point when I just want to assume the most negative thought possible. Like, bro, you literally did this just to hurt me. You know, my dad just died. You know, I'm feeling lonely and this and that. And now you're getting a relationship. You're just trying to hurt me. You know, but that's not the truth.
Yeah, I'm glad you know that. but it's also real for you to process that, bro. Like, it's also real, like, because I be on the same shit. Like, you can't deny the selfish feelings or the personal feelings that you may have about something. Like, it's okay for you to be. It's okay for you to feel that way, but as long as you're able to be like, you know what? Yeah, I feel this way, but that's probably not true. And let me try to figure out what's true. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just carry that feeling and you don't investigate it, or you just accept that as reality, now you just really fucking yourself up even more. Because you like now you just created another enemy in your mind.
And I'm gonna make the mistake of turning a real good friend of mine into an enemy. You know, and it's just like look, the reality is. She just met this dude and then she fell for him. Like, you can't. It's not her fault that like even though to me it was like bro like why do we? It was a very physical relationship. Is all I'm gonna say. And that fucking annoys me. You just didn't want to put a label on it. You just wanted the fun part and no label on it. And then like some new nigga come out of nowhere and offer you a label. You're like, oh yeah, I'll take the label. Like, what the fuck? It's just like. Oh man. But it's also not true. It wasn't just to like spite her or something. That's something I had to really sit there and think about. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why would she just out of nowhere just try to make me more sad, more depressed, more anything, you know? But I'm moving past that, bro. I'm moving past every negative thing that happened to me so far this year. Hopefully no more happens. Hopefully things get better. I'm about to try to, after I do this, I'm going to spend the rest of the day trying to fix my car because my car's been broken for like 2 months and I haven't even tried to fix it. I've just been, that's how down I've been. But
you know, catching the bus to work or what? Getting rides or what?
I'm just catching the bus or walking. I only work like 3-4 lights down, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you live completely by yourself or you got a roommate?
I got a roommate.
Okay. Yeah. So that's dope though, man. Shit. Doing it, man.
I got a roommate and a dog.
Yeah. That's dope though. Yeah, I remember you telling me you had moved. Somebody moved. This is the place where you had them figurines lined up in that stream one time, right? Yeah, over there. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I see you still got boxes and shit.
Well, that's actually my cousin's, man. She's using my apartment as storage. I should charge her like $5 a month.
Yeah, something.
Because all her clothes and shit don't fit in her friend's house or whatever she's staying at. So every now and then she comes and grabs some clothes and shit. I'm like, man, I should start charging you for fucking storage, bro. I really should. Like, because I'm just that nice. See, that's another example of me just being like, I don't know, bro. But damn, bro, hey, we about to been going for an hour though. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro, you needed to talk. I can't wait till it's like, bro, I know this month is so long. July is so long, but I can't because I booked a ticket already, bro. That shit is $74 for both ways, like to go there and come back.
You must have did it like really early in advance, then. Like,
I just looked up. I was like, let me look at the flight prices, and it was $74. And I was like, shit, I might well just book this right now, even though it's so far out. I'm like, bro, I might well just book. It's only $74 fucking dollars.
$74, yeah.
I might well book this shit right now. That way, I ain't got to worry about it later. They might go up. It might go up the closer the date is. So I was like, fuck it, I might well just book it right now.
So like when you get to Houston, like what, like do you have like an itinerary or something, or you just?
I'm going out there because I want to see Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So she told me she's gonna take a day off too. Whenever she told me to let her know. But she had went to like Dallas this weekend and shit, so I ain't really got to talk to her yet. So I'm gonna probably call her later tonight and just talk to her and tell her that I'm coming. She told me to just let her know when I'm coming and she's gonna take a day off. But I'm gonna see her. I'm gonna see you, and I got this other homie that raps, and I grew up with him, and we ain't seen each other since we were like elementary, but we've been kind of like connected on the internet. He did a verse for my album and shit. And I'm gonna hit him up and I'm be like, hey, I'm coming out there. I told him if he ever come to LA, let's link. I never thought I was going to Houston. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now I'm going to Houston, so it's like, all right, I'm gonna hit him like, you want to link? Because I'm only gonna be there for like 2 days. So then it's like, what the fuck do we even do? You know what I'm saying? Because
running and shit.
I just want to come through, like chop it up, kick it. You know what I'm saying? For a little bit. I'm out there. Might as well. We gotta get a picture together, you know what I'm saying?
Get a picture together, yeah. Put up a fucking another live SOULCAST or something. Who gives a fuck?
Definitely, guys. We definitely stream together too, for sure. I'm definitely do that. I'm gonna bring my
live stream or do anything, bro. Like I want to think of something. Let me when you come here, I'm gonna have something for us to do, bro. It's gonna be something crazy, bro. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna get my time. Like I want to know because I want to see her, so I got to figure out when I'm seeing her.
Yeah,
she live in Pearland, but we're gonna meet in like Houston. But I want to know, like, all right, I like to have things planned out. Like, all right, I'm gonna go meet this person for this time. I'm gonna go meet Stove for this time.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I need every day. So I'm gonna think we gotta do something like maybe like a reaction to something or something. I don't know, man. Would My Hero Academia be back? I don't know. Something, bro.
We could just talk like this. We could be like, hey, we met up. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I'm trying to contemplate if I'm gonna smoke down there or not.
If you be smoking, bro, that's happening. I'm sorry.
Everybody always say that to me. Like, that smoke. They be like, if you with me, we smoking.
Yeah, right. I mean, if you gonna be in here and I don't open windows, and there's gonna be a lot of smoke in the air. So, like,
I'm gonna be high one way or another.
I think I'll be putting my dog to sleep sometime by accident.
No, just by all the THC in the air.
In the air. I mean, because sometimes she just be walking and she'll just be like, just like fall over. Like,
I wish I could bring some shit with me, like some Cali shit with me. I wish I could.
Yeah, no, but you don't hop on no plane. You don't want. That's not worth it, bro. This ain't Narcos, but we ain't doing it like that. Yeah, hell. No. Man, this has been fucking phenomenal, bro. Like. Mm-hmm. This is good. This did my heart good too, especially to talk to somebody to help. Because most people don't realize, like, I'm the type of person where, like, I don't really think in my head. I think when I talk. So sometimes just like to sit here, be able to like just, well, maybe I feel this, or is it this, is this and that. Have somebody to go back and forth with you and bounce ideas with you really helps elevate your mood. Well, maybe not elevate it, but balance it out. Because like I woke up kind of feeling kind of down, but I was like, man, I'm doing this. There's no way I'm not doing this. So I'm glad I did. I can't wait till fucking next month, bro. I really can't. And today I'm gonna get this car fixed. It's gonna be a good ass day, bro. I'm telling you, like, this is gonna be like a good day, and hopefully a good week and a good month following it all, and just time to start moving up and start doing better, Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I ain't even worried about a car for me because because like I live like 10 minutes driving from my job.
Oh yeah,
free, and like me getting a car, you gotta like I'm saving up for music and doing shit next year. Like, I'm trying to get a second job, so it's like if I get a car, I gotta save a few thousand for that, huh?
Buses are free in Cali too.
Yeah.
That's been perfect for me right now.
Yeah. And even if it wasn't, I only got it because I used to have to catch like 3 buses, but now that I moved closer to my job, I only got to catch 1.
Uh-huh.
So it's like I ain't got to worry about that, and it's just but I get a car. It's like you got to save up a few thousand to get a car. Then I got to pay like insurance. It's gonna be like $500 for me, and I got to get a license too. And it's just like it's a lot of shit. Like,
insurance be $500.
Cause I ain't never had like cause I probably gonna be like cause I'm like a new driver. So, well, I don't know. I'm about to be 26, so maybe it'd be less, but like it'll be my first time.
If you were 21 and under and you never had a car before, your insurance, your even for liability, it'd be like $200. But like, if you're over 25 with no crash accidents, but you never had a license.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've had like a learner's license, but I never had like a.
I see. Yeah, it's different because like I've had my license. I was like 19. And I've had like no accidents, and I'm like 25 now, so my insurance when I re-invoke it was going to go down dramatically. But that's like, they don't, because they got a record of me not crashing for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy though. $500, damn, I couldn't do that. I just wouldn't have insurance. I just drive around with no insurance. Fuck that. That's 100%. Oh man, bro. So man, what's the plan, bro? 5 years from now, what you think you're gonna be doing?
Running the rap game.
100%. I mean, not completely, because I have to write. I haven't did that either. I have to write, man. I have to write something. I need a beat to write to, man. You have to send me a beat or something.
I got that's why I'm feeling like pain in them. Because I bought a lot of beats, and I'm not gonna use for my album. But I'm not using all of them, so I'm gonna like whenever I'm finished with my album, and I know the beats that I'm not using, I'm gonna like send it to like you, Sasky, Pain. Loner, like send some beats. Like, hey, do y'all fuck with these? Do y'all want to use them? Because I don't need them.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Shit, that'd be cool. I was talking to like, shit, you need a feature for. Give me a topic, bro, and let me spit to it. Yeah, we definitely need to get a. I wish we could like fucking hit the studio when I was out there. Some shit. Yeah, but the studio's probably closed and shit too.
out there. Because I know they close here. Like my engineer, he got literally bring the studio to my house just for us to record every week.
Record shit, yeah. That's good, man. I'm gonna have a fucking my own personal shit in there. I'm gonna teach myself how to produce and everything, man. Because I'm not the type of person that like going through middlemen. You know, so it was like I get to the point where I was like, man, I'm just gonna produce this shit myself, bro.
I feel you, and I'm like that too. Like I hate working in group projects. Like I always hated that shit, and I wish I could do all that. But at the same time, I feel like it's a lot of shit for me to try to learn how to do. And I just want to come in. I just want to write, and I just want to rap. I want somebody to like, all right, that person making a beat. That person is like recording me and making sure the shit sounds right. And I'm just coming in and I'm rapping like that's. And I kind of like overseeing everything, like making sure everything is how I want it to be.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying. You want to be one of the artists that go in the studio, you hear the beat, you write down the verse. He's like, all right, let's spit this over, then go home. You know, like I feel that too. I guess my thing is because like whenever I really kick into the gear, because for the last year or two, I've basically been like practicing, discovering, trying to figure out how I want to flow, how I want to do this, how I want to write. When I get into the gear and start like making tracks, it's like as far as sampling and stuff goes, I want to be very involved with the sound because I wanted to have like a lot of personality, you know what I mean? Everybody does though with their tracks. That's why I appreciate with like I don't know if it was 5 Pounds or Demon Fighting. It was probably both of them. Mm-hmm. But like it was just like the transitions and everything and conceptually and the going in and out and even the sample. I was like, man, this is cool. This is creative. I can see kind of like this came from your no, but it's the fact that I see it came from your head. You know what I mean? Like you can see it is like. It wasn't influenced by anything. I mean, there's influences, but the overall,
it's like my fingerprints on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you want something, I got you. So if you need a verse learner, hit me up, man. That's all you got to do. That's anytime. Anybody want a verse, just hit me up. Like I don't write for myself because like I'm too depressed. But if somebody wanted me to do something for them, I couldn't let them down. So you know, like that's why people don't ask me to rap on your songs because I'll give you too hot of a verse and
shit got to make you want to rewrite your shit, huh?
That's what happened a few times. Like it's just like I rap harder on other people's shit than my own shit. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just like because I feel like you got to. I can't give you nothing bad. I want to be the type of rapper, bro. I don't even charge for verses. I just give people just like the hottest verses for free. Like, I don't even care.
Yeah.
I just, like how much for the verse, man? Oh yeah, I don't know, $10.
$10.
Just they'll be like, what? Yeah, I got you. I want to get a Big Mac. Give me $10.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. And it's like with this album I'm making right now, like we recorded once. Like I recorded 3 songs, but 2 of them Lucy's, and like we recorded the first song yesterday that like we felt like it's really really dope. And I just been stressing about this album because like you know how you said like the influences I got or you can tell it's like I want to keep that same energy on this project, but just make it feel like a real album, like sound. Like I just want, and I'm just so, like I paid for a singer to be on it. Like my boy Hans, he gonna sing too. Like I got a female singer, she real dope. It's just I just want this shit to be like I want it to be. It's like a lot of pressure. I mean, I'm only 3 songs in. It's like, I'm making like I made the whole album and I hate it or something. And it's not like that, but it's just and I'm thinking about a lot of shit in my life, and it's just stressful right now, bro. It's been stressful, bro.
Here's a question: who would you say your contemporary influence are? So like as a rapper, if I had to name the rappers, I would say the most that my style is the most amalgamation of. I'll probably say it'll be like Eminem, Lil Wayne, Lil Bit Fiasco, like Busta Rhymes, and like Hollywood Undead as a group. So something like and there's still other people like Rakim, Method Man, etc. But if I had to think about like the 5 that I was like, man, these people taught me how to rap. Like, who would you say that would be for you?
Well, all right. So Kanye made me realize. Like I have my favorite rappers right now, and I got the people that like inspire me. So like,
yeah. That's it. Like, I know exactly what you mean.
When Kanye dropped College Dropout,
that shit was hot.
It was like because like before then I used to hear this a lot of gangster shit, and Kanye came out with like something that was different, and I was like young back then, so that album was special to me. Like it was like a real memorable time back in Houston. That summer was dope. All Falls Down, video being out, just all that shit.
I remember all that.
And it was kind of a difference. So I was like, damn.
The airport or something with the chick. Yeah. I remember all that. Yeah.
And then I remember I started fucking with Wayne. Wayne was just killing shit in 2007. Like, I was like, man, this dude is like a monster. Like, Wayne's my favorite rapper on the planet. And then Drake was the one that made me realize that I could actually do it, because I always wanted to rap, but I was like, bro, I'm not no gangster dude. I can't rap about shooting niggas or like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like I could rap. But when Drake came out and he was like rapping about this other shit, like shit that was like real personal to him, I was like, bro, that's the kind of shit that I want to do. And then of course, like Earl Sweatshirt, who was like took it to like a different level with personality and shit like that. Like those are like my inspirations to make me feel like, all right, I can do. Now I got like a whole bunch of more. I listen to like so many more rappers now, but it's like
it evolved over time. But like, what was the initial moment where you feel like? For me, it was the 2011 BET cipher with Slaughterhouse, Eminem, and Yellow Wolf. After I heard that cipher, I stopped there and I was like,
was that the high Rihanna thing? Was that the high Rihanna?
The high Rihanna one. That whole cipher. When I listened to it over and over again, because I always loved hip hop, but I listened to the cipher over and over again, and I was like, so impressed. I was like, I want to rap. That's what when it kind of started turning in my head. I was like, I want to rap. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So what was that moment for you when you was like, who did you hear? Like, what was it? When you just like, bro, I can do that shit.
It was probably So Far Gone. Yeah, when I first heard that, Drake is like maybe like I can, like I always knew I could rap. I was Houston, you always freestyling with your homies,
right?
Different. Some people that just freestyling and the niggas, they're like, oh nigga, you can really do this. You know what I'm saying? And I was in that other group, but it's like that shit made me want to like really like rap, but I didn't really like actually start rapping until like I found God and shit. I'm like, okay, this is something I really want to pursue and start putting into action. Because I had tried to rap when I was like in high school, and then I had stopped for like a couple years. And then when I turned 19, that's when I started taking it seriously. So
it was kind of the same with me, because 2011 that was the year right before I graduated. So that was like 16 or something. I probably started rapping probably like 19, or at least writing. But like it's crazy, like all these years, and I'm just like, then I'm still learning the fucking craft. You would think by now, you'll just be like, all right, I got it all, metaphors, punchlines, and it's just like, it's all good. But like, nah, because styles evolve in so much to the point where like I can name people who definitely influenced my style, but I feel like I finally gotten to a point, and like hopefully people agree, it was like my flow has become so much of my own, regardless of who I may have been influenced. Now I don't sound like anybody, you know what I mean? Just sound like, so who else raps from the perspective of two people? Like
Nicki Minaj rap from the perspective of like 5 people, nigga.
Does she? I don't listen to Nicki.
I don't listen to Nicki either, but
she
got them
from the perspective of like 5 people.
Yeah, she got like different
personalities and shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, she been doing it. But I mean, it's dope how you doing it, because you got these two like. It's not like a gimmick, I don't think, for you. Like it's really like, how you like, it's really 2 sides to you. I feel like you're bringing.
So I can explain it, because somebody asked me, what does it even mean? And it's like, because someone asked me, like, wait, hold on, how is there Soul Fist and Supervillain when your rap name is Soul Fist does Supervillain? I was like, right, exactly. So like on YouTube, I'm Soul Fist, but like I wanted my rap name to be a Supervillain, and I could just like change my name. So I was like, fuck. Well, I was like, well, okay, well then I guess I created the concept. It was like, well, I guess I'm Soulfist, but then like when I smoke a blunt, I turn into Supervillain and I start rapping. But like Soulfist can still rap too if he feels like it. So it was like, whatever. It's fun.
Yeah, that's dope. I still want a soul mixtape.
Bro, I have an idea of doing like an all Soul Fix mixtape. Awesome little mixtape. just a back and forth. But as far as the mixtape is concerned, it is just like I don't know what I want to do. I don't know if I want to just go find if I want to take beats I really like from the past and then like do tracks over them, or find like just some new free beats and do some tracks over them.
Raven? I don't know if you know Raven from Discord. Bro, that's nothing about the YouTube community, bro. Because I done met so many people who on the YouTube community. Do you know Darius? Bro, it's so many people I done met in the YouTube community. Like the people that's like the majority of people that's making my album, like helping me my album, that's producing. I've met through the YouTube community, and they make beats, and they like really good. Like Darius, Raven, Hans, my homie OV got me one. Like it's like like it's a couple. It's like two other people. Chevy. I don't know if you know Chevy, but he makes beats too.
Chevy, Honda. Yeah.
They make beats and like this shit is fire, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's people in the community that's talented. You just gotta hit them up.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to do that. I need to get in touch with some beat makers because, like, one thing I've ever done is just like I'll find like a free beat real quick, and if I get inspired, I'll write a verse and I'll spit like 72 bars straight. But I want to get into song making. You know what I mean? Instead of just being like, it's like instead of just being like, bar spitting. Like, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at now, though. Swigger, toast to the working man. Huh?
Yeah, man. You gotta grind, and I guess the thing too, like I'm working, but it's like I'm working towards something. Like I never want to in my life again just be to work, like to work just to like
work with no passion. 100%.
Just to like pay rent. Like I'm just working to stay afloat. Like I never want to do that again.
When Soul dropping the album, man. When Soul get his life together, bro.
Oh, you on that JD early, bro? You going through it, huh?
What's up?
He said you going through it. You on that JD early? It's not even 12 yet over there. But
hey, I really am kind of going through it. It's my coffee. Like, what can I say?
I'll tell you, when Dustin make it, I'm Soul is on my list of niggas I'm coming to get. It's already. I'm gonna be like, hey nigga, it's time to rap. Fuck what you got going on. We doing this shit. We rapping. Let's go.
If you ever get to the point when you seriously need me on a major project and you could just come scoop me up and you just needed some verses, I'll just give you verses on top of verses on top. Like it will be no problem.
No, nigga, if I call you and I'm coming to scoop you up, like, and this is all God willing, of course. I don't like to like make broad proclamation like that. But if I'm ever able to call you and because I didn't made it, like nigga, we our life. If my life changed, your life changed, nigga. Like we finna go hit the road. We finna go rap. Nigga, we finna go live life. We finna go put our opinionated brains onto a higher level and really show niggas that we them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, the only declaration I would make, I feel you're not wanting to make declarations because you gotta let life come to you. But the only declaration I'm making is like, bro, I will be a world champion. That's what I got, bro. Like, that's happening, bro. I need to. I need to do it because
I can see you having the whole personality and the super villain shit working over there too. And
actually, I'm already in the middle of creating. It's in my book. I gotta find my book, but I've been crafting down trying to create my character. Even now, right now, and I've been starting working on everything and everything. I'm just making small steps to get ready. The character I want to be, he'll be like some kind of weird fusion of Goku and the Joker, if that makes any sense. Yeah. And only in this, because Goku's so driven to fight, right? Mm-hmm. Like all he cares about is fighting. I was thinking about in terms of a character that's just like only thing he really cares about is the next fight. Doesn't even care about the title. It's just like a means to an end. Like, I have this, people will come try to take it from me, then I'll get to fight them. Kind of. And he's like pathologically obsessed, almost insane, with fighting the next stronger, better wrestler. And that'll kind of drive the character forward.
Mm-hmm. That'd be dope, bro. Mm-hmm. Gotta just keep grinding, man. I just hope, we don't know, what's this 2020 is like basically.
It's a weird year, man. Bro, listen. If you would have asked me in 1994, what do you think was going to happen in 2020? I wouldn't have told you, coronavirus, my dad's going to die, one of my friends is going to shoot him.
Could you talk in 1994, nigga?
Well, you know what? No, I was, yeah. So like, if you'd have asked me in
2007 or something.
Oh, shit. I don't know. 2007, I just came to Houston. Damn. So yeah, if you'd asked me in 2007, what do you think is going to be happening in 2020? Well, then you understand what just happened. I just left California. A hurricane hit my city 2 years ago. I don't know if my childhood friends are alive or anything. Mm-hmm. And that's the truth. Listen, I have childhood friends. Roderick, Vidal, Dion. I remember their names. I never stopped being friends with them. But Hurricane Katrina hit, and I never saw them again. So, to anybody who's still in touch with their childhood friends, bro, cherish that because I don't even know if my childhood friends are alive or not.
Yeah, the girl I'm talking to, she's a childhood friend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's weird, because I'll be looking at all people I grew up with. I'm like, damn, look what we at now, like living. It's different
because everybody I know now, I met in 2007 or after 2007 since I've been in Houston. Mm-hmm. So If you have childhood friends, people could. Oh, what's this? Do you think being able to freestyle, think on the top of your head is very important? No. But for an artist, not just in music, but for anything, not necessarily important. It's not important because not everybody can do it. I cannot freestyle, but I really can rap. Like I can really write and rap and spit verses and create really good patterns and stuff. But my problem with I can't freestyle because I think too quickly and I think too much. So I'll be sitting there and like unless I'm doing straight one syllable rhyme schemes. I can't freestyle, like because I'm so busy trying to rhyme 5-syllable words while freestyling. It doesn't work, Not everybody can do it, so it's not necessarily important. I'll tell people. I mean, like if I ever got big, I'll go on 5 Fingers of Death and I tell Sway, look, bro, I don't freestyle. This is about to suck, but I'll do it.
No, but nigga, people that do 5 Fingers of Death, they write that shit. That shit's not off the head.
I wouldn't. I'll straight up freestyle it. Like,
I thought about that too. Like, it's crazy. I thought about something like I tell Sway and them like I'd freestyle. Like, I do like this. You gotta let me do a written, and then you gotta let me do it off the top, so you can see I'm not trash. Like, all right, I did a written. All right, now I can do it off the top, but I can't guarantee it's gonna be dope.
Oh man.
I broke my fucking rubber band, bro. Yeah.
Is it important?
For my hair, because I gotta tie my hair up when I go to work. Are you in a Jim Beam? That's what you on.
Yeah. Oh no, man. Yeah. But it's still shit. I don't need to be on none of this shit. But I really don't, bro. But it's still cool because
you off work today.
That's the only reason I'm even drinking it because I'm off all day. I'm off all day. It's just me and Felicia who took another nap. Apparently, cool. She went back to sleep. I don't know why.
Why you named her Felicia?
I didn't. If I would have named her, I would have named her Pooh. But I didn't. Her name was already Felicia. Like Pooh as in Puu, as in like if you ever seen Yu Yu Hakusho, Yusuke spirit animal is named Pooh.
Yeah.
Like Pooh. if I would have named her Pooh, but she was already named Felicia. That's what my supervisor named her, and she responds to that name. She knows what her name is. It's so crazy, bro. She is so smart. Like I don't want to sit here and just like talk about my dog. Right. Like she is so smart. Like she's so hyper intelligent. Like okay, like if I'm getting ready to go to sleep or something, like she'll sit there and watch me as I walk around, put my clothes on, take a shower, and she'll just sit down on the couch and watch me. But like the second I get into bed, like all I gotta do is like lift the cover up. And then she'll immediately come run on me on the cover and lay down because she knows it's time to go to sleep. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just little things, bro. Like, I love her so much, bro. Like, she's awesome, man. Yeah. Like, I hate going to work because I just have to leave her. You know what I mean?
You'll be thinking about her all the like, are you at work and shit? Like, what's she doing? Like,
Well, I know what she's doing. She's fucking shit up. She like, I had to keep. I had to start getting blankets and covering shit up just so she won't attack it and chew it, you know what I mean? Because she's like, I guess she's teething right now, and I guess her toys aren't enough for her. Oh man, listen to me fucking complaining about taking care of a dog. I willingly got.
It sounds like a kid. It sounds like you got a kid. Yeah, I want a dog too, but
you know what, man? I have this genuine belief that nobody should be alone, bro. Like not completely, even if it's not. I hate platitudes, so I hate, excuse me for even saying this, even if it's like not your time yet or there's still somebody out there for you. If you're not like in a relationship with somebody and you're alone, get yourself a pet of some kind or something. I'm telling it to anybody because nobody needs to be completely alone. Like we're social people. We're not built that way. Like if you ever seen I Am Legend, the only reason why Will Smith had a dog in that movie, I mean, I guess, yeah, for safety and protection, but to emphasize the concept that even though he feel like he's the last man on the planet, he still has a companion. Because he was completely alone, he'll go completely insane. You know what I mean? Having something next to you keeps you focused. It keeps you, even if you don't care about yourself. There's some days I wake up, every day I wake up, I don't really give a fuck that I'm waking up.
That's crazy.
But I still go take, like now, I'm like, oh, I don't want to be up. But then I look to my left and I see Felicia and I go take her for a walk and I refill her bowl and I pour her water. Because like, even if I don't feel like getting up for myself, I'll still get up for her. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Everybody needs that, bro. Please do not let yourself be alone. Now, some people blow my mind. There are very few people who are perfectly fine with being completely alone. There's not a lot of people like that, but I tell them people, you might want to try going out. Go to a movie, like just do something. Try. I think
that's the most I'll do. I'll take myself to the movies, but I don't like going out and being around a bunch of people.
I feel like every introverted peer person should learn how to be a little bit more extroverted. And like me, I'm extroverted, so I have to learn how to be a little bit more introverted. I have to learn how to be okay with being by myself. I get my energy from other people. When I'm alone, I don't feel motivated to do anything. There are some people when they're around other people, they shut down, and when they're by themselves, they want to do everything. So it's like, I think and we're the exact opposite of that way, I guess, in that sense. But I feel like I guess my challenge for you would be to go out and I don't know, hit up some bars or fucking. It's just like
it's a thought of that. It's a thought of that. Because I've honestly thought about that before, but it's like, bro, I'm gonna be at the bar like, what the fuck am I doing here, bro? Like, what? Like, I feel like I just feel out of place going to places like that. Like, I'm like, what do I even do? Like,
okay, well, let's talk about that. Have you? Are there any places where you feel like you can go and not feel out of place? Like maybe like a well, for me, like some place I frequent. Like I love going to comic book stores. I love going to video game stores. I love going to places where they sell statues and figures. And even if I don't buy one, I'm just looking at them like, damn, I'm coming back for this. You know what I mean? And then while I'm in these places, if I'm just in a statue shop or figure shop, or I'll just be there, and then I'll meet like-minded people. It's like, damn, man, look at this, but that's an exact replica of Ichigo's Zanpakuto in his Bankai form. And I'll sit there and I'll chap it up, and I might get a new contact on my phone that day. You know what I mean? Are there any places like the basketball court, perhaps, or maybe like? Well, I don't think you skate or anything, but it's got to be like some place where you wouldn't feel out of place, where you could go there once a week or something.
Bro, I feel like I'm out of place on this entire planet, bro. Like, there's no place that I can go to where there's like where I can I haven't come across it yet where I feel like I belong there. I always feel like I gotta adjust, or it's never like there's nothing where I feel like I'm not necessarily searching either, but I don't know. It's a thing, bro. I know at some point I'm gonna have to go out more.
So what gets Dustin up then?
The my dreams, me wanting to achieve my dreams, like literally. Like if I didn't, that's why I say, like I tell people now, like because once I realize music is what I want to do, is like, bro, if I'm not making music, then I might as well be dead. Because it's like, what am I here for? What else am I living for? Like
Z-Boy just said, yo, Dustin do low-key look like a skater. That's why I asked. I was like, I don't know, do you skate? I was like, maybe because you grew up in Houston, the skate scene's pretty big in Houston. So I was thinking, oh, maybe you skate. I don't know.
No, hell no. Yeah.
But
I wish I could. But it's like skating, you gotta.
That's a craft.
Yeah.
But you know what I want to do, bro? There's never no point in your life where you can't learn a new craft. I watched Lil Wayne at 30 years old learn how to start skating. I watched Bill Burr at 40 years old learn how to start playing the drums. You know what I mean? Like Bill Burr at 40 years old, after being a successful stand-up comedy, and this is what I kind of want to do. Hopefully this happens with wrestling. After I wrestle for long, I could be financially stable enough to try to do other things, because after 30 40 years of being a successful stand-up comic, Bill Burr he learned how to fly a helicopter. After he did that, he learned how to play the drums, because he's already a successful comedian. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, okay, I did that, and now I got the money from doing that. Now I can do other shit. Let me know how to play the drums. Let me know how to fly a helicopter. Let me have a family. So I don't want to just rap. I don't want to just wrestle. I don't want to just do YouTube. I don't want to just, one day I want to be like the next, like fucking Charlemagne.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The next Joe Rogan.
And I feel you too, because there's so many things that I want to do, but I feel like you got to find what you're good at and be real successful at that, so you can be, like you say, I want to learn how to, like I love tennis. I want to learn how to play tennis. You know what I'm saying?
So go to a court.
But I want to. You gotta dedicate. In my mind, you have to dedicate yourself to something. And I'm not in the space right now where I can dedicate. Like if I'm gonna do tennis, I don't want to do it half-assed. Like, cause I'm gonna give up on it if I do it half-assed. Like I'm gonna try it. Like I gotta really be dedicated, and that's why I want to get myself to a different level, to where like, okay, now I can have a tennis trainer come on this day, and I can have a basketball trainer come on this day. I can have a guitar person come on this day. And I can record. I can do raps at night. Like when I'm in more control. Yeah,
guitar.
I want to do. It's a lot of stuff I want to do, but I got to be more in control of my life as far as what I can do. Because right now I have to go to work because I gotta pay rent. But if I'm able to get more money, to have more freedom, like financial freedom to do do more with my time, I can do more stuff like that. But able to get that way, you got to work hard at something. You know what I'm saying? And that's why
gratification.
Yeah,
you know what you got to put in now to get what you want to do later, and that's how I feel about it too. Sometimes I was like, okay, what can I focus on right now? That's why I chose wrestling. I was like, well, also because I'm still relatively young enough to still get trained, you know. And I was like, I got to hop on that, and I was like. Myself speaking, not to speak about myself more so, because I want to make this more about yourself, but like myself speaking, I was like, look, man, you can't get more legit than Booker T's school. You know, he's one of the greatest, wrestlers of all time. That's instant credibility. I live in Houston. I'm looking online. I'm researching like some of the best wrestling schools in the country. People always say, bro, if you can, move to Houston and go to Booker T schools. Like, all right, well, damn, I already live here.
Booker T from Houston. I always forget that.
Yes, I was like, damn, I already live here. Texas City is like 40 minutes away. And I'm just like, fuck, is that like a sign? Because people will move here to pursue a career in wrestling. You know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, I was like, well, I got to do that. So with that being said, in terms of picking something, working on that first, that doesn't mean you gave up on the other things. It just means, okay, well, let me do this right now. And while I do this, I can still do my job. And I love my job. I don't work for a corporation. I work for a franchise. Like I probably own business. I work for a really rich white dude named Travis, long story short. So, that nigga pays me, long story short. So, you know what I mean? He gives me a lot of freedom, bro. Sometimes I show up to work. I'll be like, hey, man, can I go home for like 3-4 hours and then come back? Yeah. You can't do that if you work for like Walmart or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I like the freedom of my job. And I already told him my when I want to do with the wrestling thing. He's like, yeah, just let me, if you start going to school, let me know. We'll work with your schedule. We'll do this. It'll be whatever, this and that. So I have a lot of freedom because I don't want to lose this job. I low key might open my own little detail business, like a mobile. I'm thinking doing like when I get my car up and running. I already know how to do it. I just need to get the materials, the chemicals, and shit like that. And I can shampoo, scrub, carpet, clean, restore. I can restore any car. Now I already know how good I am. I'm thinking about doing that on a mobily. Just hit people up, be like, "Hey, give me this much money. Your car like brand new by the time I'm done with it." Long story short, so I can do that while I work, while I go to school for wrestling. And, you have to realistically pick things you can do in the moment. That doesn't mean don't do the other things you want to do. Just pick 2 or 3 or whatever many things you can do, but realistically do them and knock that out the way. And you'll be surprised how much opportunity it opens up for you afterwards. So I 100% feel you on that. But on top of I'm not done rapping. I'm not even done with YouTube. I want to keep the SOULCAST going. I want to do the SOULCAST a lot more frequently. I just have to get in a better mind state. But I want to keep this going to the point where one day this is like the Joe Rogan experience or something. Yeah. You know what I mean? When I can have anybody invited to the SOULCAST, and it'll be so. Like I'm not done. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I had to realize in my head that I'm not done. And it's just I don't even know what the hell was the point of me saying all that. What the hell are we talking about?
We're talking about this now. We're just talking about the things that we want to do and how we can do them and shit like that. But yeah, like me, I'm just putting all my eggs in one basket, bro. Like I've been, 2021 gonna be a big year for me. Like the only thing that's coronavirus shit really impacted is like it's hard to find a job. Like, I have a job, but I need to get another full-time one so I can really do what I want to do.
Unfortunately, everybody and their mom are looking for a job right now. Yeah. I'm low key salty. I didn't get unemployment because I never lost my job. Yeah, and I got friends on unemployment, and they saying, "Hey, man, you get your unemployment check plus like an extra $600." And I got a friend he get like $1,100 a week. I'm like, bro, I would have just waited 2-3 weeks and bought a brand new car, but for like $4,000. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting none of that extra sweet money. But granted, on the other side, I still have my job, so I'm grateful for that. I'm beyond grateful for that.
Yeah, because that unemployment shit supposed to run out at the end of this month, and they talking about they're not gonna extend it. That's what they're saying. Which is kind of stupid to me because they say it's a lot of people are not trying to get a job because of the unemployment, which is true. But at the same time, there's still most jobs are not open. Hired. And if they are, they only hiring like a limited capacity or a limited amount of hours. So it's like, how could you, like, you really got to extend it until you open everything back up. I can see if everything was open back up, but people are still on unemployment, not trying to go back to work.
Well, answer Lorna. The reason why I haven't considered Full Sail or AEW because AEW's training center is in Jacksonville and Full Sail is in Florida. I live in Houston, bro. I'm not about to go to Florida just to go to Full Sail. But yeah, no, 100%. Like everything is like it's kind of like it's weird because if you're unemployment, you have to, at least in Texas, you have to, if I remember correctly, apply for at least 3 jobs a week, right? Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. This is kind of important.
This nigga. What's up, y'all? I'm not about to entertain you niggas. Let's see if we can hear soul conversation. I'm chilling with Felicia right now.
Weird. But anyway, so as far as Texas is concerned, if you go into unemployment, you have to apply for like 3 jobs a week or some shit like that. I know people who are literally like just doing that, but don't even care if they get called in for the interview or whatever. But like at some point, like you gotta accept the fact that ain't nobody really hiring nobody right now. You know what I mean?
I mean, a lot of jobs not open, bro.
Yeah.
But you ain't. But when you on unemployment right now in any state, you ain't got to look for jobs. There's no jobs to look for. But when I was in unemployment in Texas a long time ago, I didn't have to look for no jobs. I don't know how that shit happened to me. Like back in like 2014,
they still gave you the unemployment even without trying to look for a job.
Yeah, in 2014, I didn't. It said it like literally told me the jobs I had to look for per week was 0. So I could look at unemployment the whole. That was in 2014. I could look the whole time in Texas. I got all my unemployment, and I had to look for a job at all. I don't know how that happened, but that's what it was. It was God. Thank God I didn't do that. But nah, bro, it's like I feel you. I did get some unemployment from this COVID. We had like because they told me you could file for partial unemployment, even if you were still working. Like if your hours got affected and you wouldn't get yeah, and then you might can still do it because like I was telling somebody that I work with, he didn't do it when I did. He waited like a few weeks. I was like, bro, do it because they're gonna take like a month to send it to you, but when they do, they're gonna send you $1,300. They're gonna give you like back pay and shit. And he finally he told me like a month ago, he was like, bro, they finally sent it to me. I got $1,300, like you said. I was like, I told you. You just got to go in there and you got to go from the time and whenever your hours is affected.
That'd be fraudulent because I'm the furthest thing from unemployed. Like
no. If your hour, like if the coronavirus affected you at like when it started like in March, like if you was like going from working full time to working like half. Right. Partial, but if you were still working full time, then now you can't do it.
Well, I'm not sure how that works because like my schedule hasn't changed, but what has changed is the amount of traffic and business we get, you know. And like
if your hours ain't changed, then don't bother.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but they sometimes will go home early, or they'll say, "Hey, just come in a little bit later," because like we're pretty much like really only busy on the weekends, like because people ain't leaving their fucking house all day long, you know. Ain't nobody coming to get their car detailed, or like that, you know. So it's weird, man. I don't know. This shit is. How many times have I drank out of this?
Yeah, nigga, I don't know. At least 3 or 4 times.
At least 3 or 4 times. Whatever. It's still early. We good. We got all day to sober up. Mixing it with the coke though. Oh, bro. Man, no, we were talking about some real shit though. About like I was saying, like picking the dedicated path, not necessarily a dedicated path, but pick the first path first. You know, like one person I respect is like Chris Jericho, because to me he's one of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. But at the same time, the dude also has a rock band. Dude has a radio show. The dude like he tours and does, and then it's just like I want to have like 4 or 5 careers. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to just be known as just like, you know, just the one guy who does the one thing. I want to be like, damn, this nigga's multifaceted. Like, you know, he's in different industries doing different. Like, if you know all the jobs Kevin Hart actually has besides being in movies and doing stand up, you know what I mean? Like all the TV shows Kevin Hart is a part of, all the fucking businesses, colognes, clothing lines he's a part of. You know what I mean? That's diversified income. But on top of that is also passion projects. You know what I mean? Like, I want to create my own clothing line. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that, bro. Like, that's what I'm looking for, bro. I just want to put out.
But you gotta start. You gotta start in one place. Like Kevin Hart, he pursued stand up, and by him pursuing stand up, he was able to. Now he's able to do everything he's doing now. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, you're not just one thing. Like your talent, you can do multiple things, but you have to pick the thing that you feel like you can be the most successful at, or you feel like you're the best at, and commit to that all the way. And then once you break through that wall, that you know, that mythical wall that you feel like only certain people get past. Once you're able to get past it, then you're able. Everything opens up, and now you can try to do shit with like you can try to do all this other shit with like lower risk. Because like right now, it's more risk for us because we ain't got shit. You know what I'm saying? We only got so much. Yeah. But when you get like more, you know, it's.
Well, let's not talk because hold on. We are sitting here on the internet in our homes.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, like. You know,
there are people worse off than we are, but we don't have the wealth.
You know, like we don't have the freedom to do more of what we have the opportunity. Like we have the opportunity and the path to go down to get to that, which a lot of people don't have. But you know, you just got to work for it because you know.
But check what Z-Boy says. Like I get what Dustin was saying about doing things you don't want to do to get to the stuff you want, but I want to try to do things I want to do first because there's no telling if you'll get to do it later. How do you feel about that?
I get that. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But you know, I mean, you just gotta decide how you live your life because you know you could, regardless of what we want to do or what we're doing, anybody could be dead tomorrow, and that could just be your reality. But you can't live in that. You know. I can't worry about being dead tomorrow. I just got to worry about that I'm alive now and I'm doing what I'm doing while every second that I'm alive. And right now I got a plan and I'm going to follow through on it. And
do you consider yourself an orderly person? Like, do you need a plan or like I'm go with the win 100%. I don't plan. I don't, I have to learn how to start doing that. And sometimes it's good to go with the wind. Sometimes it's good to just be like, okay, well, this is my instinct. Let's do it, right? Are you that type of person, or do you need?
I'm both. Like I don't really like say. I do like order, or I do like to have like steps. Like okay, this I gotta do this, then I can do this. Then once I do this, then I can do that. But at the same time, you got to be able to roll with the punches. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because, you can't, because you may want to do this, but then this may happen. And it may take you, you may want to go this way, but something come and knock you, and now you got to go this way. And you got to be able to adjust and, keep going and not give up on what you want to do just because shit ain't going A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You know what I'm saying?
So here's the $1 million question then.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, is it more important to live in the moment or plan for the future?
Both.
Oh damn, man! You
gotta do both, bro. You gotta live in the moment, and you gotta plan the future. But you can't only plan for the future and not live in the moment, and you can't only live in the moment but have no outlook of where you're trying to go. You gotta have because you can't put the scale can't be more on either side. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you gotta be like, all right, this is where I want to go, but you also gotta appreciate. Like a lot of times I'll be stopping like, bro, I gotta let's say I do get what I want. My life gonna get even more hectic. I need to appreciate this peaceful time that I have now of just, even though I'm like, man, I'm lonely, or man, I'm feeling sad, or man, I'm just going to work every day. But like, I'm living in a peaceful neighborhood. I'm able to eat every day. I got my own money in my pocket. I ain't worried about, being like, you know what I'm saying? There's things I gotta appreciate. And that's what I mean, like living in the moment. But you also can't let that get you complacent and not drive yourself to keep wanting to
acquire more. Because
not even to acquire more, but just to do what you want to do.
To do what you want to do. Yeah, maybe that was the road. Like I was sitting there the other day having that same thought. I was just sitting here watching my fucking TV, eating some Wingstop. I was like, this ain't bad. I was like, I'm not really doing bad. I by no ways can say, my man, I'm just doing bad. I am living like I have a roommate, but like when you live with a roommate, you pretty much live alone for the most part. You know what I mean? You kind of stay at each other's way, But like, it's like maybe I don't. Yeah. Oh well, I have a really good relationship, so we kind of stay at each other's way. But I feel like maybe I don't have all these things I want, But I'm looking at what I got. I can sit here on this laptop or, play these games. I got air conditioning. I got bottled water. I ain't really hurting for money. My check comes every week. I make tips every day. I'm not doing bad at all. But sometimes I feel like I want to be able to say, damn, I'm doing so bad. But I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. But there's still other things I would like to acquire, but sometimes you have to sit there and look at the moment you are and realize I'm pretty damn, good, retrospectively. You have to think about, because where I was 2-3 years ago sleeping on somebody else's couch, ain't no fucking comparison being in your own goddamn apartment.
I remember that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't no fucking comparison.
You made moves because a lot of niggas would have never got off that couch.
Oh, I wasn't staying there forever, man. Like, hell no. And the thing is like, I'm not necessarily hurting for money, but I know I don't have a lot of money. You know what I mean? So something like that wants to drive me forward. And not even because of the money, but I want the money so I can do more things. So I can buy more equipment. So I can buy a better camera. So I could buy recording stuff so I can record it without having to go to a studio. So I want money to do things so I can make more things. I don't want money just to piss it off and, throw it at fucking drugs and shit, I want to get more creative. I want to hire, I want to hire like an artist and an illustrator and everything and a storyteller to sit down and come up with and write fucking digital comics and stuff and put them on the internet and sell them for like $2 a piece or whatever, just like there are so many things I want to do, but I had to pick one first. Like we were talking about earlier, I had to pick something first. So I was like, fuck it, let's go with wrestling. Because I feel like I could put 120 in. I always do 110. I could put 120 into that. I can be a character, you know what I mean? Like the Soul, you guys see on camera, like when you come next month in August, you might be like, damn, Soul, I thought you would be a little bit more like that. I know how to turn it on. Like actually you said that one day when I was doing that one video about a choco. He's like, bro, Soul could really turn that shit on and off. Like I can really I can really put the sauce on it when I need to. Like for the most part, I'm really chill, So I feel like when it comes to wrestling, just like with Dwayne Johnson, like The Rock, bro, this nigga will walk around like Dwayne Johnson and whatever, it'd be cool. And then the second he steps in that ring and he has to be The Rock, he's like a whole different person. He's talking in the third person. He's doing if you smell and stuff. I feel like I could really capture that energy and resonate with that crowd. You know what I mean? And be that. And like I said it earlier, but be that hero, bro. And when I win that world title for the first time, bro, you're gonna be in the audience, bro.
Oh, for sure, nigga. I'm gonna be backstage.
And after that, we'll be world champ, bro. That's just gonna be cool. I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna be world champ, bro. That's happening. I'm making that known. Every brand I go to. Oh man, 5 years from now, bro. You said 5 years from now you'll be taking over the rap game. I want to say 5 years from now I'll be at the top, bro. Best wrestler on the planet, bro. Like the biggest draw, the biggest money maker, the biggest everything. That's the greatest bout machine, better than Kenny Omega and everybody, bro. Like I'm trying to get up there. Oh, that's in the soul. Look at where I'm at. Oh, so this is Stoney right here. I had to look at where I'm at in life and stop being trash and procrastinating. Now I force myself to do more YouTube videos, making beats, etc. Bro, you know what, Stoney, man? Like, I think everybody is gonna hit that point in their life when they be like, man, I'm tired of not doing shit. You know what I mean? I think everybody hits that, right? And if you don't, something's wrong with you. That's what I really feel. If you don't hit that point in your life and you're like, man, I'm tired of not doing anything, I think something's seriously wrong with you. Because isn't that what we're here for? To create? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I love
to create. Whether it be digitally, physically, vocally, that's what we're here to create structurally. Like, if you want to be an architect and make buildings, go by God, go start learning how to create blueprints. You know what I'm saying? Like had to stop with my pessimistic attitude. Well, see, I can't completely lose my pessimistic attitude. That's my problem. I kind of need it. It pushes me forward. I got to be a little pessimistic because I got to be like, oh,
All right, bro. Let's wrap it up because I want to go. I got to do some shit today.
I'm about to say, we know been going for an hour longer than we wanted to go.
Yeah, it's like, because I want to watch this guy. You need to watch this Guy to High School thing. I don't know, but you might.
You know what? I've heard of that for years. The anime just came out, right?
First episode dropped today.
Because my roommate actually for years he been telling me about God of High School because he loves it. He's been reading it forever. Is it a Korean manhwa or is it a Japanese manga?
It's a webtoon. It's a webtoon.
It's a webtoon. It's a webtoon. He was telling me about it forever, and he was like, and God, I gotta talk. I wonder if he knows there's a show for it. But yeah, we're about to be going on 2 hours. I think my thing is I was just so dope. It was just so cool to just sit here because we haven't had like a conversation in a little while. So it was cool just sit here and just talk, man. Like, and August 15th, bro, like that's something's happening. Something's happening. So I can't wait for that, bro. And any final thoughts you want to give out, man?
Man, hey, I'm glad we caught up, man. I know we've been trying to like find the time, and I appreciate it too, because like Soul because Soul the type of guy, he was like, Soul don't really like, he's not looking to reach out to people. Like he kind of let things kind of go. So for Soul to kind of like reach out, like, hey, bro, at least we have a conversation. I'm like, all right, yeah, okay. I need to get up. We need to find time to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we got to talk. It seemed like we both really needed to talk, and you know, and that's why I was like, bro, because I always had like a vision of like coming to Houston and meet you, but I was like, bro, I had no reason to go to Houston. Like, I'm not like no offense, but I'm not specifically just coming to Houston just to come see you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I feel that. You need like another catalyst on top of that. It's like I'll go there, but I need at least 3 or 4 reasons to go there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, I'm kind of trash. Just a girl maybe want to go there. I'm trash. I'm trash as shit, but look at him. But I'm coming though. Look at him.
Well, I'm the same way because, bro, it's like women have mysterious powers, man. Like, because women have mysterious powers, bro. They have some kind of manipulative power over us, and I don't really know what it is or how they do it. But like, I found myself in a situation treating this one girl way different than I've ever treated any female. I'm so hard on dots, but this one chick, I'm just like, man, I can't even like ignore you because I'll feel bad. To me, that's been my go-to. Oh, cool, go away. I'm just gonna ignore you from now on. You know, I'm just cool. But now I'm just like, I can't even do that because now I know that's hurting your feelings. I'm like, well, you hurting my feelings dating somebody, so why do I give a fuck if I'm hurting your feelings? It's just like, well, maybe because she's actually a friend of mine. I don't know, bro. I'm stuck. It's too much shit. Yeah. It's too much shit. And I really wish, if I could be real with anybody listening right now, I really wish I could just call up my old man and ask him for some advice, but you can't do that anymore. And so to anybody who still has their pops, bro, call that nigga. Talk to him.
I got my pops, but I ain't talked to that nigga in 6 years.
If your pops wasn't shit, don't talk to him. You know, I'm not trying to say everybody's dad is legit, but my dad was a dad, you know. And like anything and everything. If I ever had a problem, I would call up the old man, and you know, regardless, females, work, whatever, he'll sit there and speak to me. And now I find myself right now really wishing I can, you know. But you know, that's just, you know, spoke for somebody who's been there, bro. If you can speak to your parents, bro, dude, because I only have one parent left, and that's my mama. And now I cherish her way more than I've ever did in my life. Real shit, bro.
I remember you said you had like a lot of you.
I used to have a lot of problems with my mama.
Yeah,
I used to have a lot of problems with my mama. A lot, and I'm kind of
reworking it. Yeah, because like what the shit has been happening this year, or what?
You know what killed me is like when I saw my mom really break down over my dad's death. You know, I was like, wow. Because then I thought about it. Well, she was married to the dude, right? Yeah, they divorced and stuff, but like, you know, she was married to the dude. You know what I mean? It was just one of those moments when I kind of realized, she wasn't like the evil mama I always, you know what I mean? And I just been trying to make it more work with her and stuff. Try to change my life around, you know, because I've been my family's black sheep for years, but for a lot of the times I've chose to be the black sheep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, like you relish in that role at a point. You know what I'm saying? That's how my dad is too, because he feel like he the black sheep, but I feel like he likes to be the black sheep on the level. Like he he doesn't want to not be the black sheep. Like
sometimes it gets that way.
Yeah.
And sometimes it gets that way. Sometimes you just like, you know, they'll do something. Oh, we're all beating up for Thanksgiving. We're all coming up for Christmas, and they'll reach out to me. It's like, you should come, and I'm just like, I don't get along with you niggas. I ain't coming. But they still ask me to come. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, so maybe I'm the one that's fucked up a little bit here. You know, I'm trying to do things differently now and forever. And and get life back on track. God damn, bro. Hold on. Every time we try to end this, we keep going. So let's.
we talk for hours, bro. So I can't wait till we meet up just to see how that vibe gonna be in person.
Man, I'm really curious. Yeah, we got to smoke like 16 blunts, man. Like damn.
I'm not smoking 16 blunts. Bro, my tolerance gonna be so low. I ain't smoked in like years, bro. I ain't smoking 16 blunts. My tolerance is gonna be so low. What you when it comes to liquor, you like clear, you like brown? Brown, put you down.
I feel that. Yeah. For me, if I take it straight, I want brown. If I'm going to mix it, I'll take clear. You know what I mean? If I take it straight, I want brown.
I'm a JD guy.
Oh, Jack Daniels? Hell yeah, bro. Jack Daniels is the shit, bro. Jack Daniels and some cherry Coke? Are you serious?
Cherry Coke ass nigga.
All right, guys. Hey, man, this has been the SOULCAST. This has actually been the longest SOULCAST. This has been the 5th SOULCAST, and this has been the first solo SOULCAST. So damn, Dustin, you got a lot of firsts. You got the longest SOULCAST. You got the first one. You the first one by yourself. There's a number 5. You know,
happy to be here.
Man, bro. Next time, I don't know when the next time will go. Maybe number 10, 15, and 20. We'll probably do like on the 5. We got to get you another SOULCAST here, but we will be doing something on the 15th or the 16th of August, most certainly. So I can't wait for that, bro. Was there anything you want to leave off on real quick?
Man, happy to be here. I have nothing to plug. Happy to be here. And stay tuned for when we meet up in person for that stream that we're gonna do. It's gonna be fucked
That's up. Gonna be legit. It's gonna be live. It's gonna be next to next. You're gonna be seeing Dustin and SOULCAST on the same camera.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy, man. I can't wait for that day.
But we should, I don't know, freestyle battle or something. I don't know. Fuck it. Who even knows, bro?
Yeah,
bro. Thank you everybody for coming through. Numbers are actually pretty damn high through this one, especially we've been staying here for so long. We're coming exactly up on like 2 hours and a minute. So with that being said, bro, let's get out of here. It is your boy SoulFist. This is my stream, so I'm saying Hell Hydra at the end.
Well, I don't know why Hell Hydra always scared me. That'd be like, I swear to God, if somebody ever whisper Hell Hydra in my ear somewhere, I'm gonna be scared as fuck.
You grow back stronger, bro. Hell Hydra.
Right,
I love you guys. Seriously. And I will be back more frequently. I love you, bro. You will be hearing from me frequently. It's about time I start climbing out the darkness and making my way towards the light. You know what I mean? You cannot let life defeat you.
I'm gonna start thinking about you too, bro. I didn't know you. I know you was. So I'm gonna try to be there.
Oh man, you guys ain't been reading my cryptic ass song lyrics and shit I've been posting over the last.
I have. I've been seeing those. Usually Twitter is a way to keep in touch with everybody, even if you don't keep in touch with them, because you kind of see their tweets and shit. But yeah, let's get out here, nigga, before we keep going. All
right, bro. Everybody, thanks for coming, bro. We out of here.
But